Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making the second episode of the Rockstar Editor tutorial series. If you haven't seen the first episode, I suggest you watch it. We went over how to create an establishing shot. We went through the basics of how to start a recording and edit the video, and today we're going to be focusing on movement, specifically dolly type movements. Before we get into the video, if you guys enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So here we are in my nightclub. We're going to be doing our recording here today. And we're going to start out by getting a basic shot. I'm not sure what kind of shot I'll be making, but what I do know is that the nightclub is a great place to make cinematics. So I'm just going to walk around, get the recording done, and make an edit after we do that. I've been walking around for about 2 minutes now, so we're going to save our recording and enter story mode so we can access the Rockstar Editor menu. Here we are in story mode. We're going to go to the very end of the pause menu and hit Rockstar Editor. We're going to create a new project or load the old project from the last episode if you guys want to continue working on the same file. I'm just going to create a new project because I'm not going to be making one long continuous video here. I'm going to add the clip in. It's about 18 seconds long. That's as long as it can be, given the amount of activity going on in the nightclub. Alright, now here we are in the Rockstar Editor workspace. We're going to go into cameras, set our camera type to free camera, edit, and move to a location that we want our shot in. I think this is a great starting point, so I'm going to set my first marker in this position. And to create a movement effect, we're going to create a second marker by scrolling on your timeline and pressing A on Xbox, X on PS5, or Enter on keyboard. Now that we have the second marker in place, we're going to go to the cameras option, and we're going to edit the camera again and move to the position that we want our shot to end in. So we're going to make one continuous movement in this shot. I'm going to dolly forward, like so, until we reach this position here. This is going to be the end of my first shot, and to create the smooth movement, we're going to go to the first marker and set our blend mode to smooth. I know I said this is a dolly type movement, but I'm going to add a camera shake anyways because I think it makes the shot look that much better. And now we're going to play our clip to see how it looks. And there we go, there's our first movement. If we want to add on to this, we can create a third marker and repeat the same steps we did for the second marker. So I'm going to dolly even further forward and aim my camera downward so that we can go into the crowd here. We're going to go back to our second marker, set our blend mode to smooth, and we're going to set the same camera shake as we did in the first marker. If we don't, it's going to look wonky. You want to make sure that you have consistency throughout your shakes. Let's play this again and see how it looks. I'm not quite satisfied with where this shot has ended, so I'm going to create a fourth marker and repeat the same steps again. This time we're going to move in and focus on our DJ. We're going to go back to the third marker, set our blend mode to smooth, and set the shake to handheld cam for consistency's sake. Now let's watch our shot. Now I'm going to add a fifth marker. I'm going to move up and aim my camera down at the DJ table. We're going to go back to our fourth marker, set the blend mode to smooth, and set the shake to handheld cam 5. Now let's go back to the very beginning and watch this. So the speed at which we move from our fourth marker to our fifth marker is a little bit quick. So we're going to grab our fifth marker here and drag it further down the timeline using R1 on your PS5 controller, RB on your Xbox controller. We're going to play the shot back and see if the speed issue has fixed itself. It's looking good so far. And that is a much smoother transition. We don't have much space on the timeline left, so I'm just going to finish on the fifth marker. I'm going to apply my depth of field and effects. I went over how to do that in the last video, so I'm just going to skip over that here. Now that I've finished making my shot here, we're going to exit and make sure that we save the changes we've made. And now I'm going to preview it for you guys to see. So as you can see, we start behind the bar, we move down onto the dance floor, then up to the DJ. We're going to go over his head and focus on the DJ decks, and finish by looking at our target. And that's it. That's how you do basic movements in the Rockstar Editor. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think this video may have been a little bit shorter than my last one, but hopefully it was more useful to you. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. I will respond to you. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.